Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003.
Well, love the day games here on the north.
Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. We see Hunter Greene nearly ready to go in this one, Singy.
Yeah, looking back at his 2025 season, Greene's fastball averaged just 99.4 miles per hour. Good enough for tops in baseball among starting pitchers, and we all know the story. When Hunter is on the mound, you better get ready for some high velo action in this contest.
Just about to get started. Leading off, Lou Whitaker. And we are underway in game one of the series.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one a little bit high. 3 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Runner takes off, swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I was talking about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence it's such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And up next for Detroit, Curtis Granderson, leading the AL in batting average. That one in triple digits.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. First and second, no outs here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Runners on the move. Pitch inside. Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
This one in the air, center field. Bleday in and to his right, brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Man at second.
No.
2-0. And another ball. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Victor Martinez. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Good power. Not great. Swung up. Belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He leaves the yard to right. Third home run of the season, and they add to their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Just missed.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That one lifted to left. Done. On the move. 2 down.
Batting 7.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Hank Greenberg, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all. How good these offenses are. There's a lot of ball game left.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Center field. Bleday under it. And that'll do it. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and taking the ball for Detroit, Tarik Skubal. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts. Stepping in, Tony Perez. And the 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Got him. And one out now. Here's the lineup for the Reds. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Noelvi Marte.
And one of the most versatile players. He can bat anywhere in that order, and he can play anywhere on the field. Not just the outfield, the infield as well.
That's out the corner.
Oh, Skubal in his 6th season, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit.
Huh.
Bounce to third. Cabrera throws to first in time.
Batting third, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop Elly De La Cruz. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And a ball evens the count. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ball. Up.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Foul ball. De La Cruz off of first with 2 away. There goes Elly. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 4-0. Back here in Cincinnati. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Alex Bryant up now for the Tigers.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Batting ninth, left fielder Turkey Stearns.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That's off the inside corner. Going to count 1-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. And they'll do it again. That one missing inside. Left field, done, charging after it. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, number 1.
Lou Whitaker up now for the Tigers. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Fought off foul. Singing he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Going 2 now.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop Alan Trammell.
That one pushed foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder Curtis Granderson.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Yeah, the biggest storyline coming in was just how hot he's been. Haven't seen it yet today, but it's still early, Boog.
Check swing. He held up, and it's 1-0. There's a strike. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Zach Littell up and throwing for Terry Francona. 2 on, 2 outs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tigers strand a pair. Bottom half of inning number 2. In now for the Reds, Adam Dunn.
Adam Dunn.
Nope. That's
Dunn
inside.
with a homer in his last game.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Bryant steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good offside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And that one ripped to left. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind
Batting
yourself
7,
it's about
right
the
fielder,
process. He did
Noel
everything
Lee,
right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Noel V. Marte stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Reds down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back.
Leading off
and
for the
coming off a
Tigers,
series where the
third
pitching
baseman,
was
number 24.
outstanding. We take a look at those numbers. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Swung out, belted deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And foul ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And now 1 and 2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Now batting,
Not
right
allowing
fielder,
it to
number
stay
25.
in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Yeah, now
For the
pitch and
Reds,
change here,
number
Zach Littell.
52.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Gibson at the plate and takes high there. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Rip, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Got him. Out number 3. Solo shot for Detroit this inning, and the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. As we go to the last of the third. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday. On a line, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
In the air, left field. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's one down.
Excellent job. And I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Tony Perez, the next to hit. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman, Sal Stewart.
That's the ball.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next.
No, that's a ball. Hey!
That clips the corner. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Just
Inside.
missing there. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. It's a two-run single, and they cut the lead to 2. So a man at first. Now it's going to be Adam Dunn. What a stop. What a play. Inning over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Tigers 5 and the Reds 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 22.
Just missed. Littell in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Joe Morgan right there. Diving play. He made these plays for so many years as part of that big red machine out of Cincinnati.
Next to hit, Lou Whitaker. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. 2 down, nobody on. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop Alan Trammell.
First offering, runner goes, pitch in for a strike, tag, save. Benches throw too late, and that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man on second, 2 down. He swings and fouls 1 off. Move to second. Whitaker dives back in safely. The 0-2. Trammell started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Trammell tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. That's off the mark. 3-2 now. Curtis Granderson up next for the Tigers. So now 3-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Detroit, and it remains 5-3. Bottom 4. Now it's the Reds DH. Barry Larkin.
Hitter, Barry Larkin.
And that is out of play.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. This is J.J. Bleday. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Oh.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Hey.
The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. Reds go down quietly. They're still down 5-3. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. Curtis Granderson up now for the Tigers.
He was absolutely on fire coming in, but hitless so far today, Boog. Let's see if the bat remembers it's supposed to be hot.
That's a ball.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. The 2-1 and misses inside. Swung on, belted deep. That one went back there, and that one's gonna land not so much here but here. His 2nd of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast, huh, Singy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs with an exit velo around 116 miles per hour, and the best we usually see in a season is somewhere in the high teens, and every couple of years somebody breaks 120 off the bat, but that's extremely rare.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Here's the 0-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Outside with a breaking ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Victor Martinez. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Bleday has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, number 25.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Hank Greenberg up now for the Tigers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Runner on the move. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Move to second. Gibson back on a dive. Runner goes again. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Tigers add 1 to the lead on this homer. It's now 6-3. Back here in Cincinnati, Joe Morgan. Up now, he's among the league leaders in homers, and each one feels like it's launched into orbit.
Pitchers try to avoid him, but when they don't, boom. His impact shows up as consistently as anyone in the league.
Yeah, Siggy, he doesn't just hit it far. He hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That Tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total! And a foul ball. This ball's chopped on the ground. Whitaker. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman, Tony Perez.
Ball, slow.
The Reds trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5.
Oh.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Slinging it to first in time. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. He's got some power, no doubt.
Sal Stewart.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
next for the Reds, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
There's a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And now it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Stewart off of first with 2 away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Nice grab. Goes to second with it, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Reds leave 1 and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Now pitching for the
Brock
Reds,
Burke comes on now.
50.
He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Digging in, Alex Bryant. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, George Kell.
George Kell.
Liner caught it second. 1 pitch and 1 out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Al Kaline looking to start something with 1 gone. Out towards right center field. Marte, long run on his horse. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are 2 down.
Second baseman,
Back to the
1.
top of the Detroit order. Here's the second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
That one the other way. And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop Alan Trammell.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Curtis Granderson up now for the Tigers.
Another steady performance at the plate today after riding a hot streak, Boog. His consistency in the box has been impressive.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. The Tigers trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Inside move to second. Whitaker back in on a dive. Two on, 2 outs.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away. And
a swing and a miss. And that's that. Tigers strand a pair, but they still lead it 6-3. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Reds catcher, Johnny Bench. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And that one is out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-4.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game. Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Left field. And that'll get down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second, and that's going to get into the corner. And that's a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Challenge from behind the dish here. That's too low, and the count is 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Misses inside. Ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
And now the right fielder, Noelvi Marte. Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound.
For Detroit,
Jose
number
Mendez
12,
takes
Jose
over on the mound.
Mendez.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Out of here! It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they've rallied from 5 back. It's 7-6.
This is a perfect example of why you keep grinding out your bats even when you're down big. You never know what might happen later in the game. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Bleday wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their 2nd challenge. The 1-0 from Mendez. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
1-2 now. 4 runs already in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. And it remains 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Pitch is in the dirt. Full count now. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Cabrera. And there's one down. So digging in, Joe Morgan. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Morgan.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-2 for Mendez.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Cabrera. Throw to first is in time.
Oh.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now at the plate, Sal Stewart. And that is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. Perez, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one kicks away from the catcher. Throws to second. Save! And now a man into scoring position. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 7-6 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Emilio Pagan. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Out to short, De La Cruz. Fires over to first. 1 out. A key out to start the 7th.
Now batting, catcher, number 41.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Pagan in his 9th season, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent.
That's the ball.
And that's downstairs. It's 2-2. Got him. 2-1.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's the right
number
fielder,
25.
Kirk Gibson. 1 for 3. The Reds trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Nope, ball 2.
Swings through that. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball. Back here at Great American Ballpark, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Now into the game, Kevin McGonigal. He'll play second.
Now playing second base, number 85, Kevin McGonigal.
Also into the ball game, Javier Baez. He's in at shortstop.
Number 28, Javier Baez.
Also entering the game, Dylan Dingler. He takes over behind the plate.
Number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Andrew Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This to third. Jump throw. But it's not in time. Base hit. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Good luck trying to pick that one at first. Kind of one of those in-between hops, and it took a pretty nasty bounce on him at the end. Ate him up all the way, so all they could hope for was just trying to knock it down.
Bench swings through it for strike 1.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're up to double-digit hits as a team, and if it seems like they haven't been barreling up the ball,
That's the ball.
You're right. Half of their hits haven't even been considered hard hits.
Stays alive.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's zero complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Fires to first in time.
Though a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Miller. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Man at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And next is the designated hitter, Barry Larkin. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And on second, 2 down.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Catcher has it, fires to first.
Yep,
runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They'll try and hold on to their 7-6 lead. Back here in Cincinnati, now it's the DH, Hank Greenberg. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Rob Dibble, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Santillan getting loose as well. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter, John Donaldson.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
On the ground right side. Throw to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Kell takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Reds holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out to short, De La Cruz fires in time.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand.
So they bring on the veteran, Pierce Johnson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
No.
A dive, he's got it. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a foul out of play. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got a piece of that one, but it got a bigger piece of our umpire back there.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Cabrera takes it to the bag, one gone to the bottom of the 8th. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
On the ground. Throws to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Back to the top of the order, and here is Tony Perez.
Ball one.
Runner at third, 2 away.
Ball two.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 3-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. That's the third out. Reds leave one as they still lead by 1. It's 7-6. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Rob Dibble.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Got it swinging. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. The batter now, Javier Baez, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And a big swing and a miss. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Check swing, went around, and that is strike 2. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Fastball is outside. Dibble looking to reach double-digit saves on the year. The Reds trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pump it.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and this game is tied.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. Swing, and he breaks his bat. On to first, and that is that. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. It's Major League Baseball on the show. here at Great American Ballpark. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boo. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Now pitching for Detroit,
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one at the knees for a strike. And a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
To the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. This one in the air center field, and a base hit right there. As they hold the winning run at second base.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about
in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The Reds with the winning run standing at second here in the last half of inning number 9. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one in the air right field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder, Adam Dunn.
Adam Dunn, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 4 with a double. Oh, and he hit him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Reds, designated hitter, Barry Larkin.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
the last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one fouled off. 1-2. Swing, and he popped it up. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Next offering is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there.
In the air left field. Kaline on his way over. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Reds walk it off 8-7.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.